In the event that counties need additional resources, food, water, supplies, we have points of distribution. We have staged thus far 24 generators, 24 water pumps, 5 HVAC units, more than 64 pieces of equipment such as forklifts, pallet jacks, etc. As of early this morning, we have no healthcare facilities that have reported power outages. It's also important to note that all long-term care facilities, nursing homes, have generators on site. Again, we urge individuals to please monitor weather alerts and closely heed any warnings for your particular area. As the storm passes through Florida, there are some important safety precautions that we continue to reiterate. Again, if you have reports of flooded trees, down power lines, please do not approach any down power lines. Report those immediately. If you've lost power, please do not use generators indoors. We ask you to use caution when lighting your homes with candles if you continue to have power outages. Again, listen to your local officials and your county health departments as it relates to water supply, the safety of your water supply. We urge Floridians to be careful, and our thoughts and prayers are with those that are currently experiencing the storm right now. I'll say a few words in Spanish. Buenos días, el gobernador está localizado en Tallahassee, en el Centro de Operaciones de Emergencia, monitoreando la tormenta y también continúa sus esfuerzos monitoreando lo que está ocurriendo aquí en Surfside, y él estará de vuelta aquí lo más pronto posible. Como sabemos, la tormenta tropical está actualmente tocando tierra en la costa del condado Taylor, en la costa del Golfo. Como sabemos, estamos monitoreando esto muy de cerca.
So far, we've gotten an update on the tropical storm Elsa making landfall there. Sounds like roughly 26,000 power outages, primarily in Hillsborough County, Bill Cairns. It would seem as if at this point, to the mayor of Clearwater's point a few moments ago, it sounds like they've dodged a bullet down there in Florida.
Yeah, I mean, there's no other way of looking at it. I mean, at one point yesterday, we were thinking that this could have been a hurricane going right over the top of Pinellas County with Tampa on the right side. And what happened is the storm actually was about 40, maybe 30 to 40 miles west of that. So it did a little bit of a left jog last night, and whatever core winds it had that were the strongest were out over the open water. And that's why I'm just looking at the latest number. There are more power outages right now in New Jersey, 35,000 from the thunderstorms last night, than we have from Tropical Storm Elsa right now in Florida. I have 18,000 on my source. Even Michigan has 27,000 power outages from yesterday's thunderstorm. So to give you an idea, I mean, Elsa has really cooperated. I mean, it's been an inconvenience so far to this point. People got stuck kind of indoors in the Keys yesterday. It was rainy yesterday afternoon and evening throughout areas from all the west coast of Florida. And now we have the landfall, and we've had tornado watches and warnings, but we've had no confirmed tornadoes with any damage. So that's been a blessing. That's been great too. It doesn't mean it will continue. And so now we just take it to the next step. And so what we're going to worry about next is where we're going to take this storm and what it's going to do. Again, if you're just joining us, we got the new update at the 11 o'clock hour from the Hurricane Center. It did make landfall. We also had a wind gust of 71 mile per hour at Horseshoe Beach. And if that is confirmed, that would be the strongest wind gust that we've seen with the storm. So the core of it did have some strong winds. It just didn't hit a lot of populated areas, which is great. I mean, you got the strongest storm in the world hit where no one lives and there's no damage, and that's fantastic. And so this storm, as we go throughout the day today, will head into Georgia. The winds will not be an issue whatsoever, but rain and possibility of thunderstorms and maybe tornadoes. We'll watch that threat towards Savannah tonight, overnight into Charleston, and then tomorrow we'll take it through the Carolinas. And then by the time we get to Friday morning, this is where it could actually be more of a significant impact, is when this storm is over the top of possibly Philadelphia, Atlantic City, New York City, Long Island, highly populated areas with a lot of trees, and it doesn't take much to get power outages in those areas, Craig. So, here we are. We see a Florida landfall, and this is like a Florida story. And watch, we're probably going to have more power outages in the Northeast on Friday than we did at landfall.